Give me the grace to suffer in patience the miseries of this life, and be my refuge in all my necessities. Amen. Saint Rita, pray for us. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy
Pray for
Spirit.
us. Pray for
Okay,
us.
so good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our online session for tourism marketing. We will continue with our
Good
discussion
afternoon.
from afternoon. So we will continue with our discussion from last Monday. We already discussed the lesson 2 of tourism marketing. Most especially no ang katong mga different nga characteristics to sa uh, tourism products, no, if you can still remember. Yung characteristics like intangible, inseparable, variable, and then we have perishable, seasonal, substitutable. So those were basically the characteristics of the tourism product, far more unique and different from the usual product, no, in general, no, what we buy in the grocery store. Okay, let me just open. Okay, so medyo saba ron, no, kahit itong daghan nagpa-ID. The last day naman ron. Nakapa-ID na ba ang tanan? Napay uban wala.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sige lang if we can ask for extension. Sorry. Chapter 1 pa rin. Continuation of chapter 1. Sorry. Na-confuse ko sa abang subject. Okay, so just a recap before the factors in the growth of tourism. Wait lang for a while. Let me... Okay. So, last Monday, or this Monday rather, we already mentioned and discussed the unique characteristics of the tourism industry. There are 6. Intangible, di mo siya mahikap. Inseparable, you cannot separate the consumer from the product. So the consumer has to go to the actual destination to feel and experience the product, which is mga beaches or hotel room, ang resort. Ang variable, so meaning the experience of the guest or tourist varies each time that they partake in the tourism product. So, once they went into the restaurant or sa resort, first nilang agto nito lang experience pero dili guaranteed nga every time they go there, the same ra po ng experience sila hang ma-feel, no? Probably, lahi na po dilang ma-experience because lain-lain man ang mo cater sa ilahang needs, and these people sometimes have different character as well, or for example, no, kani siya nga kind of employee is having a bad day, so probably that could also affect his service and also your experience in the hotel or in the restaurant. So the experiences of the consumer or the tourist or the guest varies each time that they partake in any tourism activity. Number 4, it's perishable. Perishable in the sense nga, if you can still remember, pag last Monday, dili ingon nga madunot siya. Or, marotten dayon siya no, na siya shelf life. But what we mean about perishable in the tourism industry is that if we cannot sell the entire 10 rooms or 100 rooms within the day, we only are able to sell 50 rooms. So, the next day, you have to really sell another the same set of rooms pero nalimpyuhan na siya. So, masayang ang... Wait lang ha. Dali lang siya. Teka, klase ko, Day! Online class ko, dongog kayo mo dire. Dead ba nga? Wait lang. Opo ni siya, no? Alam ko, sa balay pod good. Sa balay, akong iro, akong kuan, buyagon. Ang perishable in the sense nga, even if you weren't able to sell all the 100 rooms, sayang na siya po. It's a lost opportunity on your part. You won't be able to get a revenue from those 100 rooms kay 50 lang ang sold, ni mo naman sold as property, but I mean, imuhang nabaligya for temporary stay sa visitor or sa tourist, while the other remaining 50 wala did siya na-occupy sa guest. So meaning ana, sayang ka, it's a lost opportunity. Tani, makaginansya na tani ko sa 100 rooms, 50 ra ang maoy na check-inan. So the other 50, wala na siya, no? Lost opportunity to earn an income. At the same time, I have to maintain the room again for the next day. Dili pwede nga, wala man ni siya nahalin karon, so okay ra ni siya ugma ibaligya balik. Oy, okay man siya ibaligya balik, pero you have to maintain and check if the room is still clean. I-maintain siya na iyang cleanliness, masking limpyo naman siya, limpyohan na po siya balik the next day, di ba? O masking wala siya nasudan og guest, i-maintain na siya po na. That's setting standards in the hotel. In that case, that is like perishable. So in the case also for airlines, di ba? Masking pila pa na ang ma-occupy nga airplane seats. Let's say I have 100 airplane seats, 50 ra pud ana ang na-occupy. So mulupad jud na ang eroplano regardless if puno or 50 ra ang ma-occupy nga seats sa airplane. And what happens is, the same na Japon ang fuel nga magasto and ma-spend nimo regardless if puno ang imong aircraft or dili. So also, murag sayang siya, no, lugi pa siya on the part nga if tulura ang sakay sa airplane pero ang presyo sa fuel is still the same, di ba? The amount of fuel is still the same, no, regardless kung gamay or puno. So sayang po siya on that part, no. That's the example of perishable. Seasonal, you all know already. If peak season siya, daghan kay revenue, pwede ta kapataas og presyo because it's in demand. But if it's not if it's not in peak season, lean season siya, ipabarato ang presyo, no? Matabo gani, mag-promo na lang kay para lang jud mahalinan kay dili man daghan an influx of tourists at that time. Ang substitutable, if there are better options, then this applies not only to the tourism industry but in all types of business. If there is like a better competitor that offers similar products as you and cheaper, then you can be substituted by this better competitor. Another example is if you can't afford Boracay but you have like somewhat similar to Boracay near your area and is cheaper because white sand beach siya, then pwede po siya as an example of a substitutable tourism attraction. Well, that is what we discussed last Monday. Wait lang, hindi siya mo. Sorry. We also learned that the tourism is a high involvement product because it is expensive. You need to think a lot of time for you to actually purchase or decide to have like kanang tourism products, no, to purchase tourism products because it's complex. It takes a lot of time to decide because it is expensive. And it's unrepeatable because going back no sa first Japon niyang aspect, it's expensive. That is why it's unrepeatable. It takes a lot of time for you to think and decide because of its complexity. That's why tourism is a high involvement product. It's not like buying ball pen. It's a low involvement product. Only 12 pesos, 15 pesos. It's inexpensive. It's simple. So it doesn't really take a lot of thinking process. And it's familiar because you buy ball pen a lot. No? You always repeat buying the ball pen a lot of times. So that's why it's a low involvement product. Unlike sa tourism product nga, it's a high involvement product. Okay? Kaya nga no, pinaka number 1 dyan na class, expensive. So, syempre, expensive siya. Di mo follow dyan ang complex and unrepeatable. Ikaw ko nung magasto kag 50,000, 75,000. Don't tell me if you're going to repeat that travel again. Not unless if you're already rich. Na 75,000 is already like spare change for you, no? Sana all. Coffee change lang, no? 75,000. Tapos ka na, o kita kagunit ang klase nga kwarta. Anyway, So we also discussed the vital role in the purchase of high involvement product, as well as the definition of tourism marketing, na very quite similar to how we define it in general marketing. As long as we are able to create value for our customers, know what their needs and wants are, and making sure that our products will become a demand, meaning they can really afford our products, then that is already marketing. And marketing isn't just about how to acquire how to acquire um, customers, no, nga mag-marketing ka ay mo jud silang i-encourage nung mo buy sa imong product, dili lang na siya mao, no. Ang marketing is also knowing how to retain is make sure nga mapabilin sila nga magsige og palit sa imong product. At the same time, no, ang marketing is also knowing what strategies so that you can sustain your business and your business will stay afloat. Dili siya malabwan sa ubang competitors, dili ka ma-substitute sa uban nga mga better competitors and products. So daghan kayo og process going into marketing, knowing how to attract customers, encourage sila nga mopalit sa imong produkto, at the same time knowing how to make them stay and make them loyal customers, and then also magstay sila, mag-invite pa jud og daghan pa jud nga customers, so magkadako-dako imong target market. And not only that, marketing is also thinking about strategies on how to stay on the marketing positioning nga naka sa pinakababaw, dili ka malabwan sa imong ubang competitors. And every time they think of a product, your brand comes to mind. That is the top of the market positioning. I already mentioned that one in the very first page na to nga discussion sa chapter 1 sa marketing. Kuyog sa needs, wants, and demands. So marketing as a management process. We already mentioned that marketing actually undergoes several nga mga processes. Pinakauna is, this is for tourism marketing na po niya siya nga part. So, ang marketing information system is the first one because, di ba, first na to nga step, if you can recall the general marketing pa nga process is, we identify who are our target market and we need to know unsa ilahang needs and wants. Okay, so, syempre, mo-identify pa ka, unsa man ang akong kinsa man akong potential target market. Out of all the population here in San Carlos City, who is my potential target market na ako ang mapili out of all the different people in San Carlos City? For example, you decided your target market kay kanang mga female nga mag-range ilang age from 13 to 19, no, kanang nasa mga early to late teens na, no, mga teenagers. So 13 to 19. And then we identified unsa man ang mga usual nga trends o kanang mga gusto nga paliton or kanang murag lifestyles sa mga teenagers ranging from 13 to 19. So you get to know unsa silang mga needs and wants, silang mga preferences, okay, sa imuhang target market. And once you already identified who your target market are, and also unsa silang mga needs, wants, no, it's identifying the problem, identifying their needs and wants, then you can already have a set of information na pwede ma-upload sa marketing information system. In marketing, we also make use of technology. The purpose of the marketing information system is just like here sa school, di ba? Nga, di ba sa school, di na ka magtagbaw og lista-lista dito unsa imong mga subjects. Moduol ra ka sa registrar, maingon ka, ma'am, kanang magpa-enroll ko second year. Kung labi na kung regular student ka, di na ka magpa-evaluate, diretso na nga mo generate ang list of subjects nga imuhang ma-enroll. At the same time, ma-reflect na po ang imuhang subject load or subjects imong gi-enroll dito sa treasurer's office so that you will know pila ang imuhang balance or accounts for that semester. Those are examples of an information system. They take in your personal information, and once they input tanan dira nga mga data, one click lang dali ra ma-retrieve tanan nga information. This is actually a simpler way of how to explain information system. In marketing, ing ana po na siya. We manually na to gina-input ang information provided about our customers. Like we already know that they're female, their age ranges from 13 to 19, mo nila mga set of preferences, mo nila mga needs. So you upload all of those information in your marketing information system. And every time that you want to make a marketing plan, you go to your marketing information system and get or retrieve information about your customers. Okay? Mura na siya gibutang nimo sa usa ka file tanan nga information ba, but instead nga hard copy siya, it is online. So masking asa ka mo agto, masking mo agto pa ka og Bacolod or magto kag Luzon, if all of the information is uploaded in the marketing information system and cloud-based pa jud siya, that means you can easily locate, retrieve information about your customers, and that can help you make the marketing plan. Because you need a background information about your customers for you to actually know unsa man ang imuhang mga i-design nga product nga mo fit sa ilahang needs. That is the main purpose of identifying our target market. Sorry. Next is monitoring and control. It's the ongoing process of evaluating, ambak. Marketing planning di ay ang sunod. So marketing planning, nagkumrag ni ambak man siya. Marketing planning is you already know what the preferences of your customers are, and then you set up objectives and evaluation of milestones. This is where you create marketing strategies. In this stage, you are basically conceptualizing, since we have this information about our customers, mo nilang mga preferences, how will I use this information to design a product nga magustuhan nila and they will eventually buy. That's in the marketing planning. They set up objectives, what are their goals, unsa man itong goal? Is our goal mag-introduce tag 3 unique products nga mo fit sa preferences and lifestyle anang mga female 13 to 19 years old? And then how will we design it? Okay? What is our pricing? So kanang tanan conceptualization, you're still planning na nasa second phase no sa process, marketing planning. Kung maghimo-himo na rin kag tactical campaigns, like na nakay plano, kabalo na kaon say kind of product ang imong ibaligya, kabalo na kaon sa nga product imong i-design, you have a product in mind, and how you will introduce it to your potential customers. This is where you go with planning tactical campaigns. Practical and realistic tactical campaigns are conducted in support of comprehensive marketing strategies. You already conceptualize strategies here in marketing planning. Diba? Na nakay plano, na nakay nakaset up na strategies, unsaon na ko pag introduce sa product sa kuang mga customers, and how will I encourage them to buy my product. So, what you're going to do is, how will I communicate to my potential customers that my products exist? Simply, you put the planning tactical campaigns. The practical and realistic tactical campaigns are conducted in support of comprehensive marketing strategies. You have the strategy, you already know what kind of products you're going to sell, you're going to think of unsa na ko siya pag-advertise, unsa na ko siya pag-communicate sa ako ang mga potential customers so that they will be encouraged to buy my product. Kung sa school pa na siya, class, think of it as our school campaign, di ba? We already did the planning, okay? This is the kind of activities that we're going to introduce to our students for the entire school year. Now, since mo man siya mong ipa-include ng mga subjects, mo ni mga activities sa mong include sa mga bata, how will we communicate that we offer these programs and activities to our students for tourism and BSBA program? So, we do tactical campaigns like school campaigns to let our potential stakeholders or potential clientele know that we offer services in our school, we offer activities and programs nga mo fit silang needs as a student. So muna siyang example of planning tactical campaigns, okay? Knowing how to introduce your product, advertise it, and encourage your potential customers to buy your product. Ang uban gani class no kanang more into like advertisement, ang uban sa ilaha is more into um, traditional advertising, no ni mga ingana. So, mo na siya. Maghunahuna din ka how will we introduce the product to our customers? Mag-post ba mi sa Facebook, mag-post ba mi sa newspaper, traditional like posters ba, or kami mismo mo agto dito. Those are examples of tactical, no, marketing executing the marketing strategies. Okay? Sa amo, we do both, no? We do school campaign where we go to the actual school, introduce models kanang mga estudyante nga ginadala na mo kay actual product mo jud sila sa school ang estudyante. Ipakita jud na mo nila unsa itsura kung estudyante ka sa Tourism and Business Administration program. And then we give out flyers, for example. We discuss what are the special features in the school. And then we do social media campaigns because people are already in social media. It's easy to reach our potential target market because they're already there. No, even gani other companies, nakita na nimo na sila sa TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat because those are where the young people are, and usually the target market of businesses are young people. Okay? Young people nga dali kayo mabudol, no? Or kanang mga young adults that has already income na, no? Maka-generate na silang income. So, muna ang planning tactical. Siyempre, you have already products na nga you want to sell. Yung munang ikuan, no? Pero planning pa ni siya, di pala executing. Ang executing, diri na sa marketing operations. Ang planning tactical campaigns, unsa may advertisement atong i-introduce, ani, unsa man ato ang strategy para ma-encourage silang mupalit sa atua. Nya, kayo numdum ko when I already had my OJT, in Cebu. So nabutang mi sa marketing ato. There was one time that we went to the marketing department, no, sa hotel. Every day we had to think of different enticing marketing captions and kanang mga posters para encourage ang mga guests to check in sa hotel ko asa mi nag-OJT. So those are examples of tactical campaigns. Okay? Tanan, mga advertising dira na nagsulod. Marketing operations. This is where you implement all your strategies and tactical campaigns under marketing operations. Okay? Ang sa marketing operations, kung anak ka, nag-brainstorming pa man mo anino, planning phase. Kung planning phase, you're conceptualizing the ideas, you're not implementing it yet, you did not integrate it yet and put into practice, but wala pa siya na put into action. So it's still under the planning phase pa. Those are conceptualizing pa lang, within pa lang sa kamunga naa sa executive level. But once i-execute na siya, implement na tanan nga strategies, apil na diri pati pricing ninyo sa inyong product, how you will kuan tanan, no, kanang kamo na jud mismo ang naglihok from all the strategies that you made. Those are examples of marketing operations. Simply, marketing planning or conceptualizing marketing strategies, tactical campaigns, more on conceptualizing how we can advertise our products, and marketing operations is how we implement na put into action all of our plans. Lihokon na siya. Katong those who were part of our Sibam Congress, marag morning part nga wherein we do purchasing, no? If you can still remember the Sibam Congress wherein, diba, we had a meeting. So those are still under the planning process pa. We had the meeting, how we're going to advertise and communicate all the details to the students. We also did a timetable for our work, kung kano sa mahuman ang activity. After that, implement na ta pag month of May, di ba? Namalit na ta, nag-decorate na ta, naghimo na ta mga decorations, nag-print ng mga certificates. Those are examples of marketing operations. Put into action na tanan nga giplano. Nakasabot ra. Kindly click the raise hand button if you've understood my discussion. Okay. Next is I'm kana akong gi-modulate akong voice og dako-dako kay para madunggan ko ninyo, no. Medyo wala na may background noise, so okay naman. Pero akong padako na kung tingog para madunggan ko ninyo. Anyway, monitoring and control. So, you already had the plan, you implemented it already. We'll now proceed to the ongoing process of evaluating the sales and data and financial performance versus marketing activities conducted. This is under monitoring and control. Meaning, naplanuhan na-integrate na-implement ng katong naa sa plano, i-evaluate na lang nato ang financial performance of our products versus the marketing activities conducted. We need to compare data. Take for example, let us try to see our sales for this month. Since we started advertising our product during the first week of September, let us try to see at the end of September if ning taas ba ang sales because of our marketing strategies, because of our marketing efforts. Those are examples of monitoring and control. So kung makita nato nga sugod nag-campaign ta, nag-advertise ta ma'am pag first week of September, pag September 30 ma'am ning taas ang sales by 5%. Therefore, we can get conclusion from the data, from the findings nato dira nga effective jud ang ato ang marketing operations kay ning increase ang ato ang sales. That is the fifth part of the marketing process in tourism. So, we have to really compare because if gasige na tag-advertise, unya, imong sales wala nagkataas, useless kaayo, no? It's wasteful because all of your budget and time and effort put into advertising all of the products in your company did not bear fruit in your sales, did not increase your sales. That means it's not an effective marketing strategy. And you have to rethink. It's either we have to relaunch the product or it's either we have to do rebranding. Depende within na siya internal arrangement and discussion sa marketing department and sales department with the executive level pa jud kung silang buhaton. If sales are not doing well, unsa man ning sales? Kanang number of products nga nabaligya ninyo in your company. So kung magkataas na siya, that means your business is doing well. You have a strong financial performance. Okay? Later on, you will understand that sa business, permira dyan nila ni ma-encounter. Okay? Now, let's proceed with core marketing functions. So, there are 7 core marketing functions. Si marketing, they can do marketing information management with the use of the marketing information system. In charge po sila with financing, pricing, promotion, product service management, because sometimes not all businesses has tangible products. Like in our industry, in the tourism industry, we are more in the service industry, di ba? Service man nakalabanan ato. Kung sa manufacturing ta, o syempre, products dyan ang ginabaligya. Then you have distribution and selling. Okay? So, unsa man ni ang marketing information system. So, syempre, they are in charge with compiling all of the information about their customers, background information, their demographics, no, ang ilahang basic information like their age range, their gender, their buying behavior, no? Their buying behavior, ang ilang mga preferences, 'di ba? Ilahang disposable income, no, or ilahang purchasing power. Pila may makaya nila og palit, no? Ilahang socio-economic status. Those are in the marketing information management because they collect necessary data or information about their potential customers so that those information can help them make better business decisions. That can also help them make better business strategies or marketing strategies. Second is financing. So, ang financing is more on planning to make sure that all the necessary resources available must be maintained and help to improve the business. And they have to make sure in financing that all of the money that is coming in, dili gamay compare sa money that is coming out. Okay? Kaya if you do not know how to manage your finances, and take for example, mas dako ang kwarta nga gipagawas kaysa nagpasulod nga kwarta, your business is not doing well. It has a poor financial performance. Dapat atong main goal is daghan ang magpasulod nga kwarta and then gamay ra ang magpagawas nga kwarta, syempre. But dili not to the point nga ginatinihik pud ang business. When we say we manage our finances well in the company, what I mean here is that kung mukuan ka, mo spend kag money, it's not wasteful, and then daghan pug ka og sales, which which eventually result to bigger or higher revenue. Okay? Pricing, you need to also, in financial management, there is a formula where we do budgeting and we do computations for pricing. Because when you do pricing class, you're not just only going to consider about the materials that you spent in making the product. In pricing, you have to also think, i-apply mo sa costing ang imong renta sa space kung asa ka nagbaligya, no, your electricity nga expenses. That's operational cost. You include your operational cost, then the raw materials, and then the labor. Syempre, appeal po nag-compute no, you have to pay for people to make your actual product. So, kung sa service siya, syempre, wala na yung raw materials. Kaya, syempre, service siya raman, no? You're making use of human resources. But, for pricing, no, kung tangible product siya, so muna siya ang mga i-appeal sa computation. And then, imo pong i-compute mong ROI. I invested my capital for this business is mo ni siya. How many months pa nako ni makuha ang ROI or return of investment if mo ni siya ang presyo sa ko products. Okay? So, kung baratuhon na naman mong product for the sake nga daghang mo palit pero you spend so much money and capital in making the product, malugi Japon ka. Part Japon na sa core marketing functions. Next are promotions. Syempre, part naman na you advertise, you do tactical campaigns. How will you let your customers know that your products exist? Mo nilang price, mo diri na sila paliton, 'di ba? Without any promotion at all. So you do promotion. The fifth one is product and service management. Okay? So ang product and service management is where you design, you develop, you maintain, or you improve the product. O take for example, your existing product is kani siyang sa may kung ibutang ha. Kani siya nga product for example at sa technology, smartphone. So dili man na to keep up with the recent trends and innovation, what do you do with a smartphone? You innovate, you add more features. That's what iPhone is doing. They conduct product or service management where they improve, help design, add more features so that they will not lose their loyal customers because they're offering something new every couple of months, no? Or 1 year. That's very vital because kitang mga tao dali ta mapulan. If you don't see something new, and that's how capitalism works, no? Kanang murag they capitalize on this character nga dili ta dali makontento nga we always look for something that is better. That's why products must also go constant change, constant innovation. Okay? Mao na siya. So product management, design. This product is not doing well, what should we do? Do we pull this product out? We rebrand it? Do we redesign it? Then we do relaunching. Wala say makita mo better or new product, no better version of this product. Suppose it's the same product pero sobrang packaging or better or kuan ba daw ko no far more faster o faster na ni siya compare sa daan nga kind of product. Kung sa pagkaon pa na siya, more creamier. Mga yung ana. Those are examples of product management. Next is distribution. In distribution, it's more on where do our consumers no purchase our products from. Mara sa 7 piece no, but it's more on how do we get our products to our consumers. For example, available ba ang sa distribution management man good, it's more on logistics, no? If you are familiar with Shopee, no, they also involve logistics there, where there is distribution management, where we actually think of in what way can we provide our products to our customers, knowing nga layo sila. They cannot actually go to our company or our business to buy our products. That's distribution, okay? For example, we can ship it through land-based transportation, then sea-based, then land-based na pod para maabot sa customers na to ang maabot sa customers na to ang product. Okay? The seventh one is selling. Selling is the ultimate measure of the marketing process, marketing success. So it's how you advertise the product, close the sale, and make a repeat sale. Okay? Kato kung giingon ninyo class, how will we retain our customers? Dili man na ingon nga kabalo lang taon sa pag-encourage nila og palit sa tong produkto, pasagdaan na dahil nato sila. A successful marketing process or marketing strategy is when we know how to sell our products. Sorry. We know how to sell our products, we know how to encourage them to buy our products, and we know how to make them stay. Okay? Closing the sale and making them do a repeat purchase. Kana jud na ato ang goal. Diba ato ang gusto, diba nga from want mahimo siya demand. Kay di mo na pwede nga atong product magpabilin lang as a want. Kaya diba, needs are things that we cannot live without, and wants are specific needs nga that are formed by culture, by influence. Like, I need food to live, but I specifically want hamburger. But if I cannot afford to buy that hamburger that you are selling, that remains a want. How can we make this burger turn into a need? Or no, sorry, a demand. If we make sure that they can afford the products that we are selling. Okay? Asabot. And once you can afford the products that we are selling, and if you can make them repeat the purchase, that is a successful marketing strategy, or marketing function. Okay? Let us now proceed to the 7 P's of marketing. We have product, price, place, promotion, people, physical evidence, and process. Okay? So, we already discussed this one. No? The product is the actual product na kinahanglan sa tong customers. It's the solution to our problem. I am hungry. I need food to eat. You're selling me a food product, then you provide solution to my problem. That's the product. 7 P's of marketing. Price. Pila man ang value ani nga product for me to actually have it. That's the price. Okay? So, for you to have it, you have to pay 50 pesos. So, that's price. Place is where we can get the product, diba? Where can we purchase your product? Asa man na dapit? Is it accessible? Promotion, the way you advertise your product, letting your consumers or customers know your product exists. And this is their price, this is where you will buy it. People, ang people ani class is syempre the people involved in selling the product, or for example, people who are involved in designing the product. So, katong mga galihok within the marketing department, pag-pack sa imuhang product, katong cashier, nga, nagkuan sa imong payment, nag-receive sa imong payment. So, those are examples of people. People involved in the purchase of the product, designing it, tanan. Next one is physical evidence. What is physical evidence? So, katuwingon ako ninyo, no? Physical evidence is, from the word evidence, no? That the product or the business exists. It can be a form of a receipt, or the packaging, or the invoice, nga any proof that the product or the business exists. And then the process. Process are unsa man ni siya ang paagi sa paghimo sa product, pag-package ani, until ma-deliver siya sa door mismo sa ato ang customer. Okay? Those are the 7 P's of marketing mix. And we already discussed that from our previous meeting. Please take note, this is in the exam. Okay? Pila siya tanan. Let's now proceed to the IMCs. The IMCs are the Integrated Marketing Communications Approach. This was developed out of a need to enhance the demands of businesses to promote their products. They realize we can't keep up already with the trends of technology. There's a lot of innovation. How can we promote our products better in a way that we low cost siya, at the same time it's effective? No, daghan mig ba encouraged to buy the product because it already reflects on the sales. Nagkataas ang sales, meaning effective ang marketing strategy nato. So, lisod kaayo on the part sa karaan pa nga times because other businesses they rely on traditional advertising techniques, no, to advertise their products, but it's expensive. When you buy advertisement sa TV, it's expensive. When you buy like a portion of the newspaper to advertise your business, it's expensive. Everything is expensive. Billboards are expensive. Printing posters are expensive. Pamphlets, leaflets, flyers, they're very expensive. So, the IMC was made to address those concerns because traditional marketing will not do anymore because instead of spending a lot of money on expensive traditional marketing strategies, we will have to go to digital so that it's cheaper. Okay? Like social media, it's cheaper because it's free. So what is IMC? It is the process of using all forms of promotion to achieve maximum communications impact while maintaining a consistent image for products or services. So, these are the different factors that contributed to the growth of IMC. O sa maning mga IMC's class, no, you have social media, TikTok, going to Instagram. Those are basically examples of IMC where traditional marketing is not used anymore, but they make use of online, which is free, and it's easy to reach to our potential target market because most of our and all of our target markets are already on Facebook, already on TikTok, already on Instagram. 'Di ba? Nagani yellow basket ang TikTok, 'di ba? It's one way for us to easily advertise a product, and it's like hitting two birds in one stone in TikTok because you're not only you're advertising your product in the means of reels. Reels ba tawagan na TikTok, dai? Reels, 'di ba? Reels na siya, mga 1-minute video, and it's an advantage. Why do businesses move to TikTok class? TikTok videos are shorter, and our attention span as consumers of media very short ra kaayo. We don't have patience anymore for 10-minute videos. Usually we basically make use of like 1-minute videos lang, okay na ta, di ba? Reels lang, and then pila na naka-minute na video sa tumalan to. Let's say in an hour, supposedly if you go to YouTube, 5 ra ka video si mo malantaw sa usa ka oras if it's a 10-minute video, for example. Pero if you go to TikTok, you have a lot of videos that you can watch in an hour because of the short span of the reels. And then, at the same time, no, dili ta dali ma-bored, not too much information overload because it's in just 1 minute. And then if you're interested to buy the product na yellow basket button dira, oh, that's an advantage, no? That's an example of how we utilize IMCs in advertising, in marketing. Okay? What else? Instagram has become also like a marketplace. So, nanay marketplace in Facebook, if you've noticed, di ba? Sa una, narana sa Amazon, not TikTok, Shopee, Lazada, but now with the advent of social media, labantayan na mo, no? Bagats na kayong mga businesses. Kung si recent trend sa mga batanon, agtupod sila. Kaya it's easy to reach our potential target markets. Naan man sila dira, tanan gatapok. Okay? Unlike traditional marketing, dili pa gani foolproof gani nga makakita jud dayon sila sa tong billboard, di ba? Katurang sigig balik-balik dira nga lugar ang makakita. But with social media, even those in far areas like in Luzon, even if you're here in Visayas, they can immediately see your advertisements. Okay? Now, what are the factors that contributed to the growth of IMCs? Aus na ko, no? Anad ko sa kuang kuan. Lapel. So, first is the growth of technology. Siyempre, innovate na, nag-upgrade na, and then incentive-based compensation. Sa maning incentive-based? An incentive-based is if, for example, sorry. So, for example, if mapasaka ninyo ang sales by 10% by the end of the month, naamoy mga incentives madawat. Additional income, it can be in the form of money or travel. If it's a group incentive, tanan ka mo in that team, usually ang mga call centers mo nilang ginagamit if dako ilang sales sa nga part or nindot ilang performance sa nga part, then they will receive incentives in a form of money, mga bonuses, an example, or in a form of travel, all paid expenses. So that would mean nga very what they call this, competitive kaayo ang naa sa marketing department in advertising products, because if magsaka na ganin ang sales, they will receive bonuses or incentives. Okay? Third one, consolidation of the retail industry. So, syempre, big companies, they dictate what goes in shopping malls, and in order for small businesses to compete with bigger companies, they make use of IMCs. Okay? And then, database marketing. Syempre, dali naman kaya natin makuha ang information sa ato ang potential customers, no? Because we already have social media, and then also we can even let them fill out their personal information. An example of that is I had experience in like Seek Shine, buying ka ng mga non-tarnished jewelry, for example, or ka ng mga abobots gud ginamit ko mga abobots niya na may uban nga mga musal on Instagram. They don't sell on Shopee and on TikTok. Instead, they sell in their website. And in their website, syempre we are asked to fill out our personal information, diba, for shipping, like our name, address, tanan. Now, there's an option there if I would like to receive emails in the future. And I said yes, so that if there are new, for example, mga promotions, or if there are new, let's say, updates about new products, then mapabalo ko. No? And then they knew already how to contact me because I already filled out my email address and even my cell phone number, although rapod siya ka nang wala data privacy, no? Pero mamaya ginahimo nila go, they ask for your personal information, contact information, so that when they have promos, when they have new products, they can send an email or a text message sa imuha. Those are just an example, di ba, of database marketing. Like sa person na member na ako'y SM card or Robinson's card nya, closely tied man na si Watson's or SM, ang SM card or ang Watson's card sa Watson's, syempre no nya. Mo fill out mo ka information if you want, if you avail for a Watson's card or SM card. Pag fill out na ko ana, basta na gani mga discount or silang Watson, ipabalo ko through email or cell phone number because they got all of my personal information sa pag fill out na ko sa kuan. Pag fill out na ko sa application form for the card, no? Okay, so the use of IMCs are intended to reach the target market faster, to achieve company objectives within the available budget, and it's cheaper, like what I've said, no? It's free. Online, basta na lang kayo, so internet, social media platform, you're good to go. Okay? And that is it, no? Di na kahit ano. You will end by 1 hour naman na to nga discussion because I have to prepare for our orientation later at 3 p.m. Okay? Yaw-yaw na po ko ani until 5. So, do you have any questions that you would like to ask to me before ta mag-dismiss? Nakasabot ra ba tanan? I had to make my voice louder because I have like background noise. Nagkan kay mag-agi-agi, so I have to make sure nga audible ko. I'm used to speaking in a lower voice, no, kaya I have the lapel. But since we're in an online class na,